Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In our previous video, we learned how to make these beds. But now our main challenge is to fill in these beds so that we can grow our veggies and herbs. And these beds are big, so to fill in them, we need a lot of soil, which won't be cost effective. But let's see how we can save our money. So let's get started. Welcome to our channel, Citrus Home and Garden. So let's take a minute and revisit our bed. So we made a 6 feet long, 3 feet wide and 2 feet tall bed. And how much soil we need. So let's do some math here. We have a volume of 36 cubic feet and one bag of soil 0.75 cubic feet is going to cost us $4. So in total for this volume we need 48 bags, which is going to cost us $192. So definitely not a good idea. Breathe in and let's get to the work. Initially, we left those beds to sit on the ground for a couple of days. Those created this parking, and we are going to use this to lay down our foundation. Also, if possible, let this grass dry. Our goal is to avoid this grass getting into the garden beds. To start with, we are going to use this landscape fabric to lay down our foundation. You can use these plastic pegs to keep the fabric at one place. And make sure you're covering this entire marking which your bed had created earlier. So don't hesitate to use extra fabric. You can see here I'm using 6 pegs. That gives some extra stability to this fabric. Once you're done with this step, you can bring the bed onto the fabric. As you can see, the fabric has covered the entire ground and bed is completely fitting so that every corner is covered. So this way you're stopping the grass to grow inside the bed. I forgot to mention, if you can get a thicker fabric, that's even better. That way it will be more resistant to the grass. Just for extra insurance policy, I'm using these cardboards to cover the fabric. Now our goal here is to avoid putting any processed or colored material which will harm our plants. So we'll use all organic material. Next I'm going to use these dead plants, and again this is organic material, so it will eventually decompose and going to occupy most of the bed space, so which is good. Next, I'm going to use these dry leaves and make sure you're pushing them in every corner of the bed. So while I'm spreading these leaves, let's talk about from where you're going to get these. So the best place to get all this organic material, the mulch, leaves or the plants, is your city recycle center. You just give them a call and those guys are happy to help you. So that's your source for getting all this. So as you can see, you need to spread this nicely in every corner of the bed. This way you're getting most of the area covered and you're saving on the soil. Now the third layer is going to be this organic mulch. Again, I got it from the recycle center, and this is heavier than the first two layers. So your bed depth is definitely going to shrink. So once you have all three layers into the bed, don't put the soil immediately. You need to let this rest for a couple of days. It will settle down and you will get an idea whether you want to put this more or do you want to lay down the soil. So I would say wait for a couple of days and see what you need. You can see ultimately here the bed depth is 12 inches now, and I believe for the plants you're going to plant into the bed, 12 inches is good enough for their roots to grow down. Next is let's talk about the soil. So I'm using the garden bed soil, compost and cow manure. So per 2 bags of soil, I'm using 1 bag of cow manure and 1 bag of compost. Make sure you mix them properly. You can see the organic material is going down as and when I'm putting the soil. So that's the reason I waited for a couple of days to get an idea how much soil I need. So once you have it, your bed should look like this, and I'm just loving this soil. Everything looks perfect now and you're good to go for planting. Now this is organic mulch. I'm going to use this to spread around my plant so that I can retain the moisture. So as you can see, these are the same beds where I have all these plants and they are just looking beautiful, nice, green, strong. Now I have different varieties into the same bed. You can see basil, cucumber, cilantro, tomatoes. And the best part, they already started producing the veggies and fruits. So it was a fun process. There was a lot of learning for me, and I hope I was able to help you here. And I'm sure you're benefited from this entire process, and definitely you will grow different veggies. Please share your experience. Here are a few more visuals of different plants in my garden beds. You can see all my garden beds are filled in with different plants and they are just growing healthy. You can see some beautiful chilies here, red tomatoes. So all in all, I am happy with the entire process. Thanks again for watching and happy gardening. Bye bye.